After some high drama in game, capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and I think it's worth remembering right here that once you get to the postseason, it's not always the best team that wins. It's the hottest team that wins. And these guys got a good road win in Game 1, and they're going to be looking to build on that one right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago White Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Steve, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
James Shields is on the mound for Game 2. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, in his last outing, he threw real well. Went into the 8th inning and got his ball club to win. We'll try and do that again here.
And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Jose Abreu coming from Cuba, everybody knew about what he could do at the plate offensively. But he's also making a name for himself defensively. He's made some incredible highlight reel plays. Now, a manager doesn't need his first baseman to be the greatest defensive player of all time. He just needs him to be reliable. Abreu is just that.
Kevin Pillar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Shields is ready. 0-1 on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Frazier is up with it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, even as the leadoff batter in the ballgame, this is something that he'll do from time to time, but this time it didn't work out for him.
Chris Colabello will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. And if he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
That fastball taken for strike one. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Catch made there by Lowry, and there are two gone now.
Batting third.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yep, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat, maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Ground ball left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Gavin Floyd will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, Josh Donaldson is an MVP-type player because of his offense. But his defense is just as superb. He makes great plays, very athletic, and some of the things he does on a baseball field, you just can't imagine. I can't wait to watch him.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Saunders is under it. 1 away.
Batting second.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Todd Frazier gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. I'm not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Pilar. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Second inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. Edwin Encarnacion makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Shields gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. his first homer here in the series. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Jose Bautista will stand in now, hoping to duplicate the performance he turned in last time out, albeit in a losing effort.
Yeah, but I don't think you can pin that loss on him. He was tremendous. He just needed a little more help.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Nobody out, runner on first. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Russell Martin to stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Well, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. He waits. Now the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting in, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Michael, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
0-1.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. And he gets a pitch he can handle. This becomes their second home run here in the inning. So they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
Standing in now, Darwin Barney.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Left side. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the White Sox nothing. Deoner Navarro will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Deoner Navarro.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for out number 1.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Brett Lawrie.
Settling in now, Brett Lawrie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Avisail Garcia gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
And the count will be full. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Austin Jackson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. A man left for the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Kevin Pillar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Shields steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Cabrera. A leap there by Cabrera, but he won't have a shot at that one. That ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Into the box now, Chris Colabello. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 20, third baseman
Josh Donaldson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there. And he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2.
The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And that misses 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Heading out towards shallow right. after it is eaten. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We played 2.5. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. Leading Tim Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2 is the count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 1.
1 away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Weakly hit towards first. To his right, Colabello. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
This is skied out to deep center field. Pilar ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Well, this is as tough a play as a center fielder has to make. The ball's over his head, and he nearly pulls it in as you see him jump for it, but it winds up off the wall. By the time he's able to find the baseball, there's no way to prevent this from becoming a triple.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
2 outs here with a runner at third. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And he will slide across with their first run of the game as it's now 4-1.
Boy, that's a big mistake there with 2 away. You're so close to getting out of this inning, but then he loses his concentration behind the plate just for a split second. And you know what? That's all it takes to allow that runner to come in and score from third base.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And the White Sox get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Third baseman, number 21.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Frazier.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Troy Tulowitzki is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Russell Martin now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit to short. Scooped up. One there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Martin. A double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Striding into the box, Michael Saunders. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Swing and a liner, but foul. Shield sets his sights. Coming at him with the 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Stepping in now, Darwin Barney, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
You know, pitching coaches preach throwing first pitch strikes, and he's done that around 70% of the time today. So that's one of the reasons he's not doing well.
Here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit to first. Taken in by Abreu. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. But they still lead this one 4-2. Is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Bautista has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brett Lawrie.
Brett Lawrie in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Avisail Garcia stands in. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Runner at first here, one man out. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Austin Jackson stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Ball.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he misses again, 2-0. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back.
Keeping an eye on him.
Two and one after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Kevin Pillar heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Jackson is under it, one down.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Chris Colabello will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Josh Donaldson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Edwin Encarnacion will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And that misses ball 1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And with that last pitch, Shields up to 68 so far. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Tim Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Grounded to the right. Barney in the hole. Throw on to first by Barney gets him, 1 away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Adam Eaton will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Floyd gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a good fastball from Floyd as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to Barney here. This could be 2. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Jose Bautista will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Bautista on his way to second now. And he will make it there as he slides in safely with a double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Russell Martin will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Michael Saunders will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
On the ground to second base, this could be two. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One left for Toronto, but they still lead this one 4-2. Jose Abreu will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Floyd's ready. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
1-1, here it comes. Smoke toward third. Right to Donaldson. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We're in the sixth inning now of a 4-2 ball game. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
They tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And he's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball. And there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Deoner Navarro will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Back here on the south side of Chicago. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Jake Petrichka is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Jake Petrichka.
Darwin Barney will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Into the box, Chris Colabello. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Leading off, Brett Lowry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Floyd into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Tulowitzki comes up with it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Saunders. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Josh Donaldson comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase. That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Frazier's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Edwin Encarnacion steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. That smokes, but right into the shift. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2,
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Tim Anderson will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted into center field. Pillar's there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Adam Eaton will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Floyd sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Saunders going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it appears as though that's going to do it for Gavin Floyd. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Joaquin Benoit will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Joaquin Benoit.
Melky Cabrera will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
0-1 count. Here it comes. This one's flared toward left center. Tulowitzki onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. The Jays lead it 4-2. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. Russell Martin will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
David Robertson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Robertson.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Russell Martin, as they'll look for some added insurance before the... Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Line drive to left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
One out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's where that cutter's most effective, right in on the hands.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a two-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
In now, Darwin Barney. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Roberto Osuna is on. Those things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Todd Frazier will stand in to start off the ninth here, with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
Number 21.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. On the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, catcher, Deoner Navarro.
Deoner Navarro will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final two outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, that's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Standing in now, Brett Laurie. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 4-2. Good night from Chicago.